Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We are joined by Stella-Lee Anderson. We were just talking about the two names in the South, Stella-Lee. People like calling you that now.
That's right.
Okay, so we have something really cool going on. The Cultural Affairs Department of the town of Hilton Head is on fire. They've only been around for about a year and a half now, but they have had so many great projects. We're talking about another one. You're sort of spearheading this. Y'all are creating panels. Based on wildlife. Okay, there's a lot to cover right here. So this is going to be this is sponsored by the Community Foundation of the Lowcountry, and it's going to be with Island Rec Center, a drop-in project. Kind of a tie-in with that mural that took place, and this is more that's happening. Tell us about what inspired this, and tell us about you as an artist.
I've been wanting I draw and I work with junk art, and I work very small and fine, and I wanted to do something really large. And so I wrote this grant. I'm also an environmentalist. And I love to educate people about how we can take care of the environment, and doing it through art just to me is natural and it makes sense. So
yeah, it kind of really makes it a part of a person when you spend that kind of focused time on a subject.
And we're doing it in indigo to honor the local history with indigo, as well as batik, because batik is just so beautiful, the contrast with indigo.
So beautiful. Now tell us a little bit, if somebody doesn't know what that process is, tell us a little bit about it. And people, this is drop-in, so you don't need to know anything about this.
No.
You can plop in and just be there and learn. Tell us about the batik process.
When you're dropping in, the batik is normally wax, it's hot wax. I've adapted it to be glue resist, which means that the glue is resisting the ink, the dye. So instead of the wax, well, so basically we're drawing over what we drew with glue. It's just easier for a mass amount of people.
Well, sure.
And
probably faster. It expedites faster.
Well, it actually takes 24 hours to dry. But so the first day, which will be this Saturday, April 6th, from 9 to 12. You come and I give you a piece of fabric and you draw, and then you go over it with the glue. It dries. Then the next week you come back and you can have the experience of dipping it in indigo.
So cool.
And then I get to sew all these pieces, which are probably about 36 or more, together to make the community panel.
Oh my gosh. Where's it going to be installed? And this, so the project is taking place to do this stuff in the Charlie Brown room.
For those 2 days, yes.
Yeah, for those 2 days at Island Rec Center. And then where's the panel, and how big is it going to be?
Well, when you walk into the rec center, it's going to be, there's a future rock wall on the left. It's the wall just after that. So it's going to be 3 panels. Every time I say this, I get nervous because I'm thinking, oh my God, I still have so much to do. So it's 3 panels. Each one is about 5 feet wide. So it'll be about 15 feet wide and then 8 feet tall. So right now yeah, it's big, because I wanted something, where you had to look up and it was bigger than you. And so it will be suspended from kind of quilt hangers, so it'll be away from the wall, so there'll be a little movement. But so I'm doing it in panels and pieces, because with a piece that big, I'm doing different techniques. I'm doing Japanese technique, I'm doing some West African things with strings and rocks, and then I'm drawing, and then I'm going to sew it all together. And I taught myself how to sew. So all of this is this is the way an artist does things. You just try something that you really don't even know what you're doing, and it's just super fun.
I need to back up the bus for a minute. What you just said about you walk in and it's above you, you have to look up and it's bigger than you. That's profound. I love that.
And all of the endangered species are throughout. So what people are drawing are their interpretation of the endangered species, and then in mine, I'm doing 1 ocean panel and 1 marsh panel, just to honor our water systems.
Absolutely. Now, how did you get to this space? Tell us about you as an artist briefly.
Yes.
But tell us,
I'm one of those artists. I've been an artist my whole life. Drawing is my comfort zone. I've never done anything this large. I do junk art and make things out of, garbage and things.
And put a pin in that junk art thing. There's more to come, so stay tuned with the whole culture, the culture department.
So I've just always been an artist. The way I see things and the way I do things.
And the way you live.
Yeah, the way I live, yes.
Yeah.
My studio is in my bedroom, which makes it hard to work and sleep.
No, I meant amen. I get it. I totally get it. So this is going to be a wonderful opportunity for kids, families. Come check it out.
Yes, it's for adults too. It's not just for children. It's for everybody.
It's for everybody. Check it out. All right, we'll be right back with more Talk of the Town.